What up, we feel? We just sat down and we don't have our phone. Ah, it's over there. We gotta go get it. 1 second. Thank you, Spirit. Like, where is the phone and what did we do with it? Um, y'all know what it is. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Tarot Show. You show enough never know what you're gonna get. We still trying to get situated, apparently. We have lost our phone and everything. Like, what did we do with that? 7:02 is the time. It's giving me 72 energy. 7:02. It's 9. 9. Releasing. I'm seeing 9 cups, really. So I don't know if it's something spiritually fulfilling. It could be selfish. No, I'm getting spiritual fulfillment. Um, yeah. Welcome to the Wheat Field. What up, y'all? Welcome to you. We are getting Shadow Energy. We have another book I think it's Healing After Loss. We have some Tarot and a Healing Waters Oracle. They brought out the chakra deck and they showed us 2 cards, which is Grief and Bittersweet Energy. So we do know healing after loss and grief. So that's a part of the energy. So some shadow work that needs to be done. I mean, it's just, it's one of those things. So shadow work always needs to be done. And sometimes we don't always want to do it. But it's always important to work on those things that we don't want to face for our own healing is what the spirit is giving. Our ability to process the emotions that may be causing us blockages. And I'm seeing sacral chakra. So somebody may have a sacral chakra blockage. They could have a throat chakra blockage. They could have a heart chakra blockage. It's definitely given like the energy of dealing with some sort of loss and healing, the need for healing. It's giving grief, the stages of grief, and I'm seeing the stage of anger. I'm seeing denial. I'm seeing acceptance. Anger, denial, and acceptance. So let's jump in and see what the spirit gonna bring. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. My name is Lottie. I'm a channel messenger. The messages are channel from the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, and they support it with the Tarot. They already kind of gave us some ingredients, which we just kind of went through. And yeah, they're going to bring a message on to us, to me, on to you. Shadow work. This is what they're saying. That is a part of our work to do. Shadow work. Personal development, spiritual development. Healing after loss. So I am picking up loss. And that was supported by these 2 cards, grief and bittersweet. So definitely feeling like having to release some things. I do see the birthday cake, and we were picking up birthday celebration, so it's giving like being reborn or renewed type of energy. But maybe losing people, relationships, taking some losses, and still carrying some sort of grief. So the grief for me is giving a part of the shadow work, and grief can cause us like other emotions like fear, mistrust, again, anger, bitterness, bittersweet, right? Bitterness is giving dis-ease, like just an overall general systemic disruption is what we're picking up. So healing after loss. I don't know why I'm seeing the name Alice Walker. So Alice or Walker could be significant. It says a quote, in search of my mother's garden, I found my own. And when I read that, the initial feeling or message that I get is like looking for yourself in somebody else's garden. And even if it's like your mother or your parent, it's like what they saw for their life or their goals or whatever, stuff like that, is not necessarily your own. Like you have your own plot, you have your own garden, you have your own seed, you're gonna birth your own thing. So somebody may be feeling a sense of loss. It could be a bittersweet situation where you're coming away from expectations that could have been placed on you by your parents, right? You could have been a person where it's like you could have lost a parent. I'm getting the grief and the healing after loss. but it's all giving, like, coming away from the expectations that other people have placed on you, choosing to stand in your own energy, your own autonomy, your own authority, and how that is like allowing, like, I'm born today, like birthday energy, really being born in your own skin, and how bittersweet that can be when you move away from the expectations that other people have set for you. That's what a part of the energy we're picking up. So we're gonna see how this is gonna evolve. Healing after loss. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I feel like the audience is coming in. Hey sis, hey, Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot Tech tapping in. I'm definitely picking up the blue for communication, right? It's giving throat chakra energy. Yeah, because it's giving like my communication is kind of stuttery and kind of choppy. I don't know why I'm still seeing the name Alice, like Alice Walker. So I don't know if that's significant to somebody, but it's coming through. It's just iced tea, beloved. That's it. Let's see. March the 2nd is coming through. So March could be a significant month. The number 3. 3 and 2 is 5. Definitely giving some sort of challenge. We see the name Charles Williams. And the passage that Charles is saying says, many promising reconciliations have broken down because while both parties come prepared to forgive, neither party came prepared to be forgiven. Now that's heavy. Wow. And that's heavy because on the rising message, we talked about a breakdown during a process of reconciliation. So that's sticking out to me. March the 2nd is significant. Sometimes it is the last stone to be lifted from the grieving heart. The inability to accept forgiveness. Grief, bittersweet, is something about being stuck in the process of grief. I was getting anger, I was getting denial, and I was getting, anger, acceptance. I can't think of the third one they gave us at first, but I am seeing denial, right? A lack of acceptance, anger, and denial. So it says we each have our own catalog of things we yearn for forgiveness. The harsh word spoken quickly, throat chakra, is something here, the service performed begrudgingly or not at all. Who is holding out for reprisal? Is the one who has died scowling and shaking an accusing finger in some netherworld? More likely, it's we who continue to berate ourselves. How could you? When you forgive yourself, you are forgiven, says Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, who for many years has written about and consoled others with the stages of grief. I'm telling you, it's something with this grief, right? And somebody could have spoken harshly. They could have said some things, right, that they didn't mean to say. It could have, been in the process of you really breaking away. But whatever it is definitely left the energy of bitterness. It says, imagine a conversation between you and the one for whom you grieve. Would you want that person to be without flaws? Such a person would bear little resemblance to the one you love. No more does that person want perfection of you. You wouldn't be recognizable either. It says, I will try to let the weight of guilt and regret slip away. I am not perfect. I am loved. And love makes all kinds of allowances and keeps on loving. This is not only about forgiveness of others, but it's about forgiveness of self. And even when we have, gone and sought forgiveness and a person be like, yeah, we can make amends and I forgive and this, that, and the other, the last person to forgive is usually you. Being unprepared to accept forgiveness from yourself. So I am getting self-forgiveness, and I'm going to write that down. Self-forgiveness, and then being prepared to receive forgiveness. So it's like, You ask for forgiveness from a person and maybe expecting and anticipating them to still be angry with you, and they forgive you. It's like, for some reason, that's a shock to somebody, maybe. Like, I didn't expect for you to forgive me, right? I didn't expect that extension of grace. I didn't expect that extension of kindness, and I'm unprepared to accept it. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, wow. It's something with this healing after loss. So I don't know if you feel like you need to ask forgiveness for somebody, or if they gave you forgiveness and you don't know how to receive it, right? Like, you are not ready to take it on to self. You could be berating you. You could really be coming down on you and not ready even to forgive you. Three of Staves. What are you waiting for? In the upright is given achievement, fruits of hard work, but in the reverse is given clinging on to the past. Yeah, a lack of self-confidence, right? It's given a lack of progress, a perceived failure. So I'm definitely picking up that. When this card appears for you, know that your efforts are being recognized and you've done your best, and it's time to reap the rewards. The reward that somebody got was forgiveness from somebody else, but they have not been able to accept it for self. They're still waiting for it. As you become aware of your place in the world and your self worth, so it's definitely giving worth for giving. So I don't know what you're holding over yourself, but you're worth forgiving. And it says it is a time of great inner growth. You are being asked to be especially mindful of your communication, throat chakra. It is time to say yes to new opportunities, say yes to forgiveness, yes to grace, yes to self compassion, self love. And it is an auspicious time to act on ideas or desires. As you head into a new phase, know that it is your hard work and a vision that have brought you here. The affirmation is, I open my heart to new opportunities. To open your heart. And it's funny because when we read yesterday, there's a card in this little deck right here, and it said, open your heart. Right? Open your heart. So that is, anything else in here? Nope, they put that down. This one, Healing Waters, is up next. Let the spirit, the waters flow over you. I'm hearing rain down on me. Let your love just fall like raindrops rain on me. So this is a spread. So for somebody, you may be a reader or an intuitive, and the spirit may be calling you to pull a spread on yourself. It's asking you to think about this. This is a spread to support you in realizing your deepest dreams. And we were picking up a blockage, right? Like heart energy, throat energy, root chakra energy. We were picking up even sacral chakra, right? Like you have a blockage somewhere in your alignment, and to be able to get back into the flow through the work, the shadow work, to address the grief, the bittersweetness, whatever conversation you may have had with a person that caused some sort of ending or some sort of loss, and being able to deal with it, to face it, to move through the stages of grief towards acceptance so that you can clear the block. This is shadow work energy. Yeah, so I don't know if you are a reader, but if you are, or if you pull cards just for self, for your own spiritual knowledge, then you may need to do a spread to discover your blockage, whatever that is you need to work on. Making waves. Momentum is building. It's coming through. So we got that. They said the waves are rolling in and they're waiting for you to catch a ride. And listen to this. They gave us the Three of Wands. And in the Light Seer deck, the Three of Wands, the Three of Staffs, is represented by a person who has a surfboard and they're standing on the shore. So it's like you have what you need, your board, to surf out and ride or catch the wave. but it's something holding you back, and it's given again as self-forgiveness, the ability to accept forgiveness, that to know that you are worth forgiving, and to keep your heart open, like the ability to let things go, accept the grace, the mercy, and it's given, it's something with the energy of receiving it and taking the courage to go forward. Yeah, the winds are at your back now. See, you're holding on to the past. The past isn't holding on to you. The winds are at your back now and gently guiding you towards your destiny. It's beckoning you to come out. They're whispering you for to really enjoy the ride. Yeah, to catch the wave. There are clear skies ahead and the waves keep rolling in. It's impossible for you to miss your moment or not to answer your calling. The only risk is that you don't make the most of it, or don't even take it and go do it, or catch the wave of it, or let alone enjoy it. It says this is an extremely positive, encouraging card. Your commitment is paying off. Your prayers are being answered. You're being supported by the forces both known and unknown to you. This is most definitely your time. It's given like, do you see it for you? Like, other people can forgive you based on the work that you've done in order to be granted reconciliation, mercy, grace, all of that good stuff. And they may have given you forgiveness, but are you able to receive it? And then are you able to forgive yourself, to understand that you're worth forgiving? It's no more like, why did they forgive me? Like, is this a trick or something? It's given, yeah, I've shown, you know what I mean? It's like a person is able to apologize. Think if you did something to a person and you go and apologize and be like, you know what, I apologize for what I did. I recognize that when I did this, it made you feel like that. It left this impact. And because of that impact, I'm changed and I don't behave the same. Is there anything I can do to make it up to you? Right? And this person may be like, you know what, I'm so grateful that you came to me in that manner. And yes, you know, I appreciate it. I accept it. I forgive you, beloved. Like that process. Then you turn around and go back and be like, wow, I can't believe they actually forgave me. Like, you could feel a relief, like, shit, they forgave me. I feel some, like I got that off my chest. But if you can't accept the forgiveness and then forgive yourself, then the process is not complete. It's only half met. Like, compassion isn't complete until it includes you to have compassion for yourself. So you may have a issue with even how you speak to you. It's giving me that. Like, it's the issue with how you speak to you in terms of your worthiness of forgiveness and being able to move forward from the situation from the past. I'm also picking up a side note if somebody is kind of coming away from the expectations that other people have set for them. Like, you're no longer looking at like maybe parents or anybody else and trying to figure out, I'm tending to mom's garden, or the garden that they told me I'm supposed to tend to. Like, no, I have the energy in my own mind to go my own way and my own dreams and goals to pursue. It's like not allowing anybody else's expectations to be placed upon you. It says now is the time to ask for what you want and to let yourself truly be seen. So much is on your side. The harvest time is here. Do whatever you need to do to truly ride the waves of your destiny. All you've been working toward is here. And the affirmation says, I open my arms wide to receive the bounty of what I've created and say yes to enjoying life fully. Say yes to enjoying life fully. I'm getting the say yes. And they're pretty much saying so much is on your side. And I'm getting the energy that you did a lot of work, but there's more work to do. Anything else? No. So definitely say yes. I'm seeing the word call, so I'm going to put call here. So you may be called to either do shadow work, or your higher self could be calling you, right? It's something else that you need to attend to address, so that you can unblock you. You can jump in. See, it's something for you to balance, to weigh it out, to balance it. And see how the scales are slightly off balance, and look at the energy of these people. Nobody really looks happy, right? It's giving that bittersweet, like bitter energy, like bitter Betty. Somebody in this blue shirt, I'm hearing Alice. I don't know who Alice is. That's why it's hitting me. They gave me the color purple. And the card is purple. It's giving intuition, but it's something about that energy. Because I think it's Alice Walker's The Color Purple. Is it not? Can somebody put that? They just dropped a whole fucking shit on the floor. Like, they literally just flipped this out of my hand, y'all. Facade. It's something from the past or some sort of connection here. It's given, I don't know if it's parent or a facade, your relationship to your former self, or a parent-child situationship. It's definitely something with that. Yeah, they just threw these two on the floor, like growth and enlightenment. So for somebody, I am getting a breakaway from parents' expectations. What it is that you're supposed to be doing. Like, mother can't have you attending to her garden. Like, you need to go and plant your own. This one, you want both of them? No. This and this? Okay. Yeah, see, acceptance. That was definitely one of the stages of grief we picked up on. Acceptance. Like getting through the grief process to acceptance. And it's something about listening to the spirit. It can be mother, right? But she looks a little bit upset. Like, I don't want to fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like, you birthed that. That's your world that you birthed. That's not my world. And it's purple again. It's giving me the color purple. It's something about that. Thank you, Spirit. Help us put together the ingredients to make the meal to strengthen us. Yes. So we can bear, you can bear the yoke that's placed upon your shoulders, beloved. Yeah, it's something with service. And it's something, I don't know, this relationship is doing something like a daughter and a mother situation, and being in service to the mother's garden and everything that she did versus you standing on your own and being able to do what is putting you to do. I hope nobody's parent is passing, but it's given like allowing something in that connection to complete, to phase out, and it's going to be bittersweet for somebody. It's a sense of grief. It is definitely a change, a loss in the dynamic of a relationship. Yeah. See, soulmate, like soul connected individuals. I'm getting you balancing out your energy, and spiritual growth is here, but it's definitely like, to accept that relationships change, they transition, people grow up, right? They come into their own energy. I'm getting something in the near future, your destiny trying to come into you, and it's calling you to break away from expectations that may have been put on you. That's for somebody. For somebody else, you definitely are still processing the energy of grief. It's asking for forgiveness, being worthy of self-forgiveness, being prepared to receive forgiveness, and allowing things to come back together within yourself, or even it could be for somebody, another relationship. Like, allow the relationship to repair itself. Yeah, trickery. Like, it's not a trick. Whoever has issued their forgiveness, they gave it and they meant it. Right? It's not like, oh, they trying to set me up and for a retribution or something like that. It's like, no, they gave their forgiveness. Now it's time for you to forgive yourself. Yeah, miracle is coming through. When you balance yourself out and really come into your own, so it could be mesh, it's two different things I'm picking up, but it could be happening for a person in particular. Take it how it resonates. But once you come into your own and learn how to forgive yourself and get back out there, ride that wave, I'm getting come to balance, you're going to experience miracles. It's given unblocked. And the blockage that you have in the sacral is giving me like service to other people. And understanding that you may need to let some of those relationships go. Those power dynamics, change it. In accepting it, right? People have to accept it, and you have to accept it. If you did, ask for forgiveness from somebody, can you accept it? Are you prepared to accept it? Are you able to forgive yourself. I don't know. The spirit of creation is here. It's giving listening. I'm getting your call. Like you're called to do something, to balance something out so that you can perform this miracle. You can bring it about. Yeah, you're going to discover something. This process is discovering something in you. Now, I see 2 yellow is giving me solar plexus, transmuting your transmuting negative energy, the energy of grief, moving through, the process of transmuting relationship dynamics, allowing the change and alchemy to occur, releasing some sort of blockage or feeling like you need to be in service to somebody else's goals, their dreams, their destiny, accepting, forgiveness for self, maybe even for time spent in service to somebody else's dreams and supporting them and not enough focus on self. It's definitely giving a lot of red for root chakra, like being secure and safe. It's giving discovery, again, some sort of passion that's really going to help you bloom, like really open up so your fullness. And I'm getting the spirit of intelligence and wisdom with you to help you realize something. The green for grief and trickery is giving me heart chakra, and I noticed the heart here. So it's like igniting something within you, some sort of passion. Yeah, prayer definitely coming through. So I'm not for sure what you're praying for. It could be so that your current you can meet your highest you. And if you are praying to meet your highest self, your highest timeline, your highest potentiality be revealed, there's some shadow work for you to do to unblock you. And one of it is to forgive you. Yeah, joy, so that you can live in joy. You can enjoy the ride. And that's what Spirit said. Right, so that you can come off the shore and you can enjoy the ride. Like, you don't have to hold yourself back. You don't. You can grow. You can expand. You can open up. You can be fruitful. This one. Yeah. See, I told you it's a blockage here. I was picking up sacral chakra. The blockage is being in service to other people's goals and dreams, and also a refusal to receive forgiveness and to forgive self. Enlightenment. Yeah. So something here. You want to go to that one next? This one? Yeah, let's look at it. Vanity. What's vain? You want it now? Okay. What's vain? It's just worldly. It doesn't have to be like, money or gluttony, labels and shit, flossy energy. It could just be worldly. Trust your path. If you knew that you were supported, like you were a child of the Most High God, you were worthy of forgiveness, you could restart, and that you had support, what would you do? If you release yourself from the energy of unforgiveness and you gain the support of not only yourself, but the spirit, what would you do, beloved? Where would you go? Say yes to your call. Inner temple. Tune into the portal of your heart. Devotion. See, we were getting heart energy, growth, heart energy, right? Tuning into your heart. And it's definitely giving like you supporting you, like the other sides of you. Council of Light, divine orchestration and helpers in the realm. It's giving like your other you, like your higher you. Because we have a higher us and we have a lower us. Your lower self could, want you to fall back into that shadow. Pull you back into a space where you have grown out of, like you've evolved past that, right? It's people in your life that could pull you back into a space. Like a mother, a parent can really pull you into somebody that you used to be. Like, I no longer want to be that person. It's like pressing up against the boundary. I'm not a child anymore. I've come into my full adulthood. I'm in ownership and autonomy of my own life and my own destiny. And I have to break the facade of this relationship, redefine its boundaries. Yeah, it could cause me some grief, some loss, things won't be the same, and we have to move through the grief process in order to accept the change, right? Somebody, you may be like, please forgive me, like I want to go do something different. Maybe you don't feel like the forgiveness is real, but Spirit said it is. So take it how it resonates. Blessings. Thank you so much, guys, for tapping in. Thank you guys so much for your energy. I appreciate y'all. Blessing says, I had to let my mom go until she passed away because every time I tried to have a relationship with her, she went out of her way to hurt me. Oh, wow. Yeah. And sometimes that's so. First of all, that's sad. My heart is like, wow. And I've heard so many people have difficult relationships, especially with parents, right? Whether it be them wanting to put something on your shoulders that you don't feel resonates with you as a person, to the heavy expectations, expecting you to be somebody that you're not, to fit some sort of mold, right? And when we express the fact that we need to have our own self, our own person, and express that, then it can be difficult. Folks, frankly, they don't know how to fucking act, right? And for you to continuously go through the hurt, I can see how you could block that off. See, share your voice, expression, right? And I'm getting persecution, right, as well. So somebody could be speaking up and saying something and feel like, I'm going to be persecuted for it, right? And maybe that's what happened, and for some, it didn't. Maybe this person was like, oh, I didn't understand that you felt like that, you know what I mean, or whatever. Or you saying something to a person, using your voice and asking for forgiveness, and they actually give it to you. And you think that you were going to be persecuted. It's going to be a trick. Maybe they're going to talk about you behind their back or some shit, but I'm not getting that. Even in your own self-expression, you could be persecuting yourself. Spirit say yes. Like, don't persecute you. You are worth forgiveness, especially if you come to a person in honesty and earnest and you do it from a place of authenticity, like genuine awareness of what you did and the impact of it. Confirmation, you definitely could have forgiveness. Yes. And they said say yes, right? They literally wrote that down. See at the top where it says say yes, and it's to your call, right? So this card is significant. So say yes to accepting forgiveness. Say yes to accepting yourself. Say yes to self-compassion. And it's yes to your calling to get past this impasse. See, your calling could be different from some sort of family tradition or family expectation. And your soul could be calling you to say, you know what? You got to come out and go your own way and do things a different way, right? And you may have sought forgiveness. They may have given it to you, but now you need to forgive yourself. I can't believe I'm moving away from the family. I can't believe that I'm not doing this with the family. How can I live with myself for making this decision? By moving forward and doing what the Spirit told you to do, beloved. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. It's something about retreating I'm picking up as we were talking about leaving a situation, because you could be in an environment that's hurting you, right? And you may need to release stuff aside. It may be bittersweet to walk away from it, right? But it may be what you need in order to heal, beloved. This one, yeah. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, it's given like your purpose is big. Like you have something else to do besides walk in somebody else's shoes. So forgive you for not wanting to walk in somebody else's shoes. You know what I mean? But again, I understand that energy. Soul family. Yeah. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You're not doing it alone. It's something with this soulmate energy. It's somebody that you're supposed to connect to that will go with you. But it's something with this blockage, an impasse here. It's like in order to break free, it's balancing your energy, accepting your whole self, coming to good with you, taking the strides to jump in, enjoy the ride, right? And it's like striving to meet your higher self. But one of the things it's giving me is forgiveness. And I'm surprised the forgiveness card didn't come out of the chakras. I mean, it still could, but yeah, because forgiveness is heavy. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Crystalline, thank you so much. In your own way, your daughter has shown you so much. Yes. Children are great teachers. They are, right? They help you break free of a lot of things, right? Not only do we repay karmic debt, but it's like you break free of a lot of behavioral patterns they come to challenge you with. Yeah, look, relentless craving. It's some sort of addiction. Addiction is a prison disguised as freedom, consumed, eroding in habits. So I don't know what you are struggling with in terms of addiction. It could be any habit, right? We could be addicted to anything, whether it's shopping, whether it's screen time, scrolling, whether it's self-criticism, right? Like it can be very foreign to a person to speak kindly and highly of themselves. Like, it's just something that you're used to. Some people are addicted to drama. You know what I mean? They gotta have something fucking going on. And it's giving me, I do feel like a parent though. It's like sometimes you have to come away from shit that's just drama filled, that keeps your energy erratic, keeps your energy scattered, right? Where you don't have the ability to focus. Feathered omens. Oh shit. Even the sweetest bird harbors fierce intentions, self-deceit, illusions, in secret. And with that trickery in reverse, it is giving some sort of self-deceit, illusion. I don't know if this is all coming together for somebody, because baby, I just feel like these pieces got to come together to make this meal. Because we picking up self-forgiveness, like maybe you got forgiveness from a person because you wronged them. It could have been in a place where you were at a low point, something that you did in your addiction. I'm not for sure, right? It could have been, this person forgave you and you don't understand how they did it. Like you weren't prepared to receive forgiveness. Now you're in a place where you need to forgive self. I'm also picking up again that change in dynamics, where you're no longer trying to do what other people want you to do or fit some sort of mold that they prefabricated for you. As parents, sometimes we can put expectations on children, like we dream for them before they're even fucking born, beloved. You know what I mean? When we wonder what they're gonna be, and we can make these plans and for their life that doesn't fit their needs. And sometimes children, under the weight of parental expectations and feeling like what they're doing or who they are just aren't good enough, that they can get into other things like addiction, which leads to other actions where a child or somebody may ask for forgiveness. Wow. That's what. Hey, one who possessed, thank you so much. See a battle within. And I'm almost hearing to forgive or not to forgive, like the inner conflict with accepting self-forgiveness, self-compassion. It's almost like somebody feeling like they need to stay in this war or berate themselves as payment for whatever it is that they did in the past, that the person you offended or trespassed against has already forgiven. Yeah, limiting beliefs. Somebody doesn't believe that they are worthy of forgiveness. That's a mindset. It's almost like somebody believes that they've done the unforgivable, beloved. Like, I don't understand how you forgave me. Especially if they were suffering with an addiction. Yeah. Yeah, escapism. See, it's definitely giving me addiction. Like the ability to detach from reality, to sail off to other lands. I'm hearing cloud nine, you can be what you wanna be. Cloud nine, you ain't got no responsibilities. See, authentic self. So, the challenge with being somebody's authentic self and maybe getting away from the pressures of what was expected from you, having to walk in somebody else's shoes, being forced to do what they want you to do versus what your true self is calling you to do, right? Somebody could have got into something, and I do see asking for forgiveness and receiving it from other people, but unable to forgive self. Yeah, stubborn. Can't take it for self. It's like releasing that stubbornness so that you can grow. Yeah, flexibility, resolve, and growth in reverse. And we see growth is here. So if you release the stubbornness, you can grow. It's like you don't need to continue to beat up self. This one and this one. This, no. That, okay. Yeah, ride the storm. Look at them riding the wave. Riding the wave. And we talked about the Three of Staffs and the Light Seers deck that says ride the storm. They pulled it in the book, right? And then we said to enjoy life, to enjoy the ride, and to forgive self means that you can get off the shore. What you're waiting to receive, the next wand, the courage to step out there, is the ability to forgive you. Yeah, somebody's spirit is calling, spiritual awakening, intuition, spirituality. Sit with your shadows. It is the way to enlightenment. The way out is by going in. Like the way in is the way out. So you have to go within yourself and sit with it. Find out, why are you unable to issue self-forgiveness? It's feeling like, whatever happened during this escapism, the addictions and the complications of being addicted. Yeah, explore feelings. Somebody needs to think about it and heal through art is coming through. Somebody could be an artist. There's something that you can do that's considered art. It could be something that lets your mind roam free, whether it's coloring, doodling, journaling. It could be painting. It could be cooking, culinary. It could be anything that's artistic, right? See, jumbled thoughts. It's something that's going to help your mind roam free so that you can get out what's really inside of you and blocking you. Which one? This one? Hey, Lauren. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you. Look, perseverance is coming through. It's definitely giving you have support to make it through. You're not by yourself, right? It's giving like releasing the shackles of guilt. I feel this, or just giving me the guilt card, right? Like letting it go. Quite a number of years ago, I want to say this is about 10, 15 years ago at this point, I was talking to a person that was close to me, and they had went to either a convention or some sort of speech or something like that. And the woman had all of these sheets, and she was wrapped up in like, I don't know how many sheets, right? And all these sheets was like different layers that she felt like was combining, constraining her. Like it was like tied her up. And as she unraveled the sheets, like she talked about the different things that she was releasing, limiting beliefs, like all these beliefs she was letting go. And when she got down to the last one and released that last sheet, it just felt so powerful. And that's what I'm picking up. Like somebody needs to take the layers off. And you could be down to the last sheet. You could be like, I've gotten through a lot of healing work and like shadow work, and I've been through like asking for forgiveness, because that's huge, to atone for some of the things you've done and ask for forgiveness if that be the case, right? Or even to stand in your own autonomy and be like, you know what, y'all pathway is not my pathway. I don't want to go that way. Please forgive me for not wanting to follow suit. And you get that forgiveness. It's like, yeah, you did the great thing, but forgive yourself. That may be the last thing you need to do. You may need to just forgive yourself and let that last sheet go. Like release the stubbornness. Yeah. Workaholic is coming through. It's giving art and something with completion. Honor the death of things through your art. It's giving healing. Yeah, it's something that you could paint. It's feeling abstract, like painting the emotion. So I don't know if somebody is a painter, but it's giving that. What's that? Yeah, see, emotionally release. While we were saying painting the emotion, that's what it's giving. That and self-reflection is here, but it's definitely giving painting the emotion. You will be able to release it through that art. Let's get this. Thank y'all again. 4419. Has it been that long? It didn't seem like it. Goodness. I'm so grateful that everybody's, just chatting in the, in the comments. Thank you so much for your participation. It's so great to have community of support and to share experiences. Yeah, evolution is here. In evolution 2 and 3, that's change. You're growing, right? And to like release yourself from the emotional storm and torment through the act of forgiveness, releasing that last sheet. And preparedness is here, is given prepared to receive forgiveness. Wise decision. It's something about not choosing it, the limiting belief. Like for it's definitely either you're here and they're calling you to grow past it, to accept self forgiveness, to be prepared, like to receive it. Like you come in and you ask for it, then people will forgive. Beloved, see, wise decision. They just went in there and pulled this card right back out. It's definitely a wise decision to grow past itself and accept self forgiveness. That's always a true thing because we can get forgiveness from other people. We can even ask the Most High God for forgiveness, but it's a hard thing to accept forgiveness from yourself. I know we struggle with that. It'd be like, oh, it can be shit we did 15, 20, 40, 35 years ago. I mean, like, still go through it. And even though I've been forgiven and, like, the heaviness of the knowingness of what I did, is a hard time to just forgive and accept forgiveness for self, to take that weight off. It feels like I'm required to carry it as some sort of repayment or recompense or some burden I'm have to suffer. It's given like the burden of shame and blame. Definitely heavy on the shame, right? Yeah. See, reconciliation is coming through again. Somebody forgave. Reunion, reconciliation, and look, forgiveness. As we have been talking about forgiveness, is here. Right? Like, how many times have you done something that you atoned for? Like sis said, she heard atonement. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for popping in. But it's something like, you can do it and be like, I need to atone for this. And you do it and you get the forgiveness, whether it's from the person, from the Most High, whatever. Like you've received that mercy, you've received that grace, but do you feel worthy to receive it? Somebody can feel so a kind of way about what they did that the self-blame and self-shame makes it hard for them to receive the forgiveness that they've been given, to receive it, and then also to forgive self, to release themselves from the guilt, the heaviness of it. It's given high priestess, sacred. I do get a calling here. Anything else in here? Yes. And look, prayer. Definitely. Spiritual awakening, prayer, surrendering, releasing, being able to release it. Look, a little duo. Happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. It's like somebody offended somebody and you needed forgiveness. This could even be your own childhood dreams and goals and not following suit of somebody else's expectation and asking for forgiveness, right? Somebody in the group could have fallen, to addictions for the act of or the purpose to escape, right? And the things that they've done, unable to live their authentic self, right? But it's like forgiveness. Somebody may give it to you easy and you may not understand it. How do they do that? This is giving me something else too right here. So imagine this is a person, right? An energy, a person who may have gone through some addictions. They had, whatever reason, whatever they were trying to escape from. They could have done some things. They could have, things people do to get money to support addiction, right? Lies, deceit, theft, all kinds of things. And they're asking for forgiveness. This person could have forgiven them before a transition. because we do see the death card is out here. So if there was a transition, this person asked for forgiveness, they receive it. Did they really forgive me? Is it a trick? Did they just say that because they were near end of life or something like that? Or you received it and like, oh my God, they did give it to me. But how do I live with myself? How do I forgive me? I wasn't prepared to receive it in that moment or like that. And it's given like the ability to accept that. It feels very bittersweet. Yeah, angels are watching. See, somebody's grieving. I definitely feel the grief. But you are supported, you are protected, you are loved, and your spirit team is encouraging you. It could even be a pastor or a person that's encouraging you to help you heal after the loss of them, to accept forgiveness, to forgive yourself, beloved. Definitely, yeah, spiritual relationship is given. Somebody may have passed over and they either have forgiven you, issue forgiveness, maybe they gave you forgiveness before they transition and you're struggling to accept it. You weren't prepared to receive forgiveness. For somebody else, you just won't meet somebody else's expectations and you want to escape from that, from the pressures of their expectations they have placed upon you. And the spirit saying, watch how you cope, because addictions could be an issue, but it's also given like, you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. Workaholic energy, people who are addicted to business, addicted to growth, addicted to money, right? Whatever the case may be. If you want to go your own way and you express that communication, ask for forgiveness. You know what? I apologize. Please forgive me. I don't want to do this. Like, this is your thing. It's not mine. That's your garden. It's not mine. I got to go plant my own seeds. Then accept forgiveness, right, that they give you, and then forgive yourself. Like, in that case, I don't see anything that you need to forgive. Yeah, soul groups. Messages, reunion, reconciliation. It's definitely giving something about coming back together. And we see don't compromise. I am getting that other scenario, like don't compromise your calling or what the spirit has put in you to do what somebody else expects you to do. So if you're in that situation and somebody wants to put you in a box or cornhole you or make you service their lot, the established lot, and you know that's not your pathway, you have the ability to say no and to go your own way. And forgive yourself for doing it. This one. Yeah, look, it's definitely giving root chakra, emotions, healing, devotion, and integrated. Healing is coming through. 11. Let the spirit guide you. Anything else in here? Yeah, definitely getting emotions. I'm hearing, I don't know if it's Destiny's Child or the old crew. It's just emotions taking me over. We got abundance coming through. For some reason, I felt family lineage, but it could be you needing to grow or another branch on the tree, do something a little bit differently. But it is giving me like family money for somebody. Yeah. See, you got your own seeds. Energy healing. It's like giving that you need to do something different. Emotions, healing, and devotion. Something from your heart, your calling. Hands are significant. You may have healing hands. The works of your hands, painting, emotional art, or something like that could be significant. Yeah, career transition. It's like doing something different. Yeah, a blessing in disguise is here. It's giving surprise. It's giving happy birthday. We were picking that up with the birthday cake. It's something you don't see. Yeah, it's giving timing. It's something that you don't see. Trust, revelation, a surprise. And that's what we were getting with this bittersweet card. You see like the birthday cake? It's like, yeah, somebody has to change the dynamics of relationships. Just because you thought that's who I was as a child, or you expected me to be this way or to take this thing on, doesn't mean that's the way that I'm going to go. I want to get away from it. I want to escape. And for somebody, they don't want to go into the system of either workaholic. They could like want to. They don't want to go into the grind on the hamster wheel. Do what the family is doing. They may want to do something a little bit, artsy, right? Something that's spiritual, where their spirit can flow. It's emotionally healing. It heals them, and it could heal others too. Yeah. Uriel. Yeah, passion. They want to follow their passion. Epiphany. Look, entrepreneurship. The drive to do it. Driven. Answering the call, saying yes. Yeah, it is definitely something healing with the green and the heart chakra. Love, travel, right? Humor, vitality. Something that gives you life. Something that the spirit showed you. Something that makes you could probably feel like a kid, makes you happy. You can enjoy the ride. You really enjoy it. This. Yeah, see, something that with insecurity is like releasing the insecurity and being able to just go for it. Anything else in here? No. This one, light seer. Let's get the light seer. I'm getting light seer. I'm getting higher self. And I'm not for sure what we're going to wrap up with. We'll see. Self-forgiveness. Be prepared to receive forgiveness. You are worth forgiving. And be open to your own path, right? Your own purpose. Say yes to your call is what Spirit channeled. This one, you put it in reverse. Okay, well then, look. Justice is giving off balance, right? And we said that. Where it says the scales? Right here. You see how the scales are not exactly balanced? It's like something needs to be balanced out. And they put it in reverse, right? So it's something that you need to see. And it's like your shadow energy, right? It's something in the shadows that you need to see. Because it's awakened, but your eyes are closed, right? You need to see something. You may even need to release something. Because you would be putting things like on a scale, but being upside down, whatever's on the scale is coming off. It's giving releasing, letting go. Anything that makes you off balance is like letting it go. Partnerships just came out and it gave us this. Look, see, controlling your energy and pulling back from some things. Yeah, it could be relationships. It could be in the home, in the family, right? So that you can come to stability. We're getting Queen of Wands. They just showed the insecurity card down here. And Queen of Wands is very confident. She has a lot of fire. She has a lot of desire. She has a lot of drive. And look, family, Ten of Cups is giving family expectations. See, you have your own seed you have your own calling, and it's telling you which way to go. Your own calling, which way to go. It's something about going in a different direction and standing in your own autonomy, like taking your own power. And for somebody, it's almost like you felt the need to ask for forgiveness to do it. But maybe you weren't prepared to receive it. So I don't know if you, in one timeline, I could definitely see addictions and things that happen in families, because usually people who are addicted victimize their family, because families trust, right? And if you ask for forgiveness for the things that you've done before somebody transitioned and you received it, you may have a hard time receiving it. They may have given it and offered it, extended it, but you have a hard time receiving it. Yeah. Something about controlling your energy. See, it's a blockage here. Definitely a blockage. And your shadow self or your higher self is trying to reveal onto you how to release it, how to deal with this past energy, the facade. Whether it was expectations of other people, whether it's your expectations, whether it's changing the relationship dynamics, it could be the passing of a person and getting their forgiveness before they transition, and you have to move through the stages of grief in order to accept it. Yeah, so that you can have this new beginning. Oh, wow. Michelle, your cousin battled with addiction before her passing and she was trying to make amends. Wow. Because I definitely was picking up a spiritual, a spirit. Like, it's not all physical. It's giving somebody that has transitioned. And I'm getting either a request for forgiveness or something like that and receiving it. So, yeah, see, it's giving inner conflict. It's giving inner conflict and inner struggle, right? Wow. And look, it's coming, somebody's coming down from the spirit. Hmm. Do you want the book? This. I am surrounded by loving animals. So somebody liked animals, right? Hey, Ren. I don't know why I just called your cat. Hey, Ren. Ren and Stimpy. But somebody is saying I'm surrounded by loving animals. Yeah, they're definitely saying that they're not dead. And we know the spirit, there's nothing but life. There's only stages of life, right? Life looks different, right, as we go through cycles and transitions. So when you leave the physical vessel, you are not dead, right? You are still very much alive and you can communicate. Yeah. It is beautiful where I am, is what they're saying. Definitely beautiful. No pain, no struggle. It's giving. I'm hearing all things are beautiful. Like seeing it from a holistic perspective. This, yeah, I am learning over here. Yeah, definitely learning. Being able to know what we could not know, what we could not receive, what we could not perceive while we're in the vessel. And it's given like somebody is going to try and help you because they're learning and they know more than you. And it's like they want to, both of these, which one? This, okay. They want to, yeah, see, help you. The earth is our school. They want to help you. They're learning over there. You're here learning and they want to help you. We were literally just, getting that channeled message. Which one? This one? You want this too? This. This? Okay. Yeah, now I have no pain. And that's what I was getting. No pain, no sadness, right? Like, everything is different. Whatever they were running from, escapism, like, it's over with. I have become, see, one of your guides. I told you they are trying to help you. This person wants to help you. Yeah, I will always point you in the right direction. It's like being a compass. So when you get stuck, you're at an impasse. Something is going on within inside of you. These are one of the individuals, the spirits, your spirit team, your soul group that will come in and help you. It's like an angel message. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message, for allowing me to be a vessel onto you and your many spirits that you allow to come in, a representation of you. It's something about the minor arcana. So they are giving me, while the major arcana represents major life transitions, the minor arcana reflects the day-to-day aspects of our lives. And it's something about how you move through the day-to-day aspect. We definitely focused on the Three of Staffs, being able to jump in, enjoy the ride, right, to do it, to take the leap, to go forward, to trust yourself, to issue self-forgiveness, the one wand, the thing that you need, to be inspired, having your passion lit, and the ability to go forward. So we got 10 of water towards your destiny, to ultimate emotional fulfillment. This card indicates a time of great happiness and emotional fulfillment in your life. You may be experiencing this contentment now. So you may be feeling contentment, but I'm not getting it. It's given like you're moving towards contentment, or they're trying to usher you towards contentment, enjoyment, right? It says it comes with a sense of family harmony among the people you share your life with. Relationships with children become balanced. That's a key word. Peaceful and a source of pride and joy. That's a key word. Joy. You may not have it all, but you most definitely have one another. And that makes what you do not have seem less important. Drawing this card means that you will benefit from understanding that relationships require effort, forgiveness, understanding, kindness, and love from all parties involved. And that means you too. So, forgiveness from all parties. If you receive forgiveness but you're not ready to accept it, if you don't forgive self, then it's the cycle of it is not complete, beloved. You're holding on to the past and refuse to allow yourself to go forward. And whoever this person is that's coming through is saying that they are learning and they want to help you. They have become one of your guides and they're going to help usher you forward. But the blockage right now is that you need to forgive you. See, King of Cups, you need to balance out your emotions, right? Take the strength, the spiritual strength, solar plexus, work on transmuting that energy and get into work. A way that you can transmute the energy, solar plexus, is to get to work, right? And see, death and transformation is here. Page of Cups is giving me forgiveness to accept it. Yeah, they left this strength here. It says, everyone must work together, but the rewards are priceless. You definitely are worth forgiving. The angel message, we are surrounding you and your family. And ain't it a card down here that says the angels are watching over you? It is. See, they're watching over you. They're surrounding you. It says, we are surrounding you and your family with love. We are joining with the guardian angels of those you care about to create a bubble of peace around everyone. Contentment is a rare and beautiful emotion. Wrap yourself in it. Yourself in it at the end, because we were getting releasing of all of those sheets, right? The things that will hold you, bind you. It's on that persevering card, and I don't know what we did with it, where we sat it, but we kind of talked through that, like being wrapped up in those other emotions, whether it's shame or self-blame or guilt and frustration and replaying events and being stuck in the past, whatever would have you mentally or emotionally conflicted within self, out of alignment. It's giving release it and being able to, shroud yourself in the energy of joy and peace, contentment. So let's see. Guardian angel happens to be at the bottom. And we've been talking a lot about guardian angel. We just read that. So love yourself unconditionally. Ask for help. You have spiritual help. You have ancestral help. You have someone who left you very recently that is with you to help you. They are learning over there and you're learning over here, and together y'all come together. It's giving soulmate energy, and ain't no telling what the fuck you could do. Yeah. Honor animals. Animals is coming through. And that's crazy because look, animals, I am surrounded by loving animals. And animals are coming through again. And I happen to mention the cat. That's a big cat. Honor animals. Communicate with different species. So it's something with animals. I don't know what that's meaning, but it's giving something with animals. This one. This. Thank you. It's time to let go. See, prepare for change. Prepare for change. Give yourself self-forgiveness. Let go of the past, and you are able to move forward. All this yellow is giving me solar plexus. I see yellow poking out everywhere. Strength, transmutation, transformation. Look at the infinity loop with the little baby that's here. It's given like, there's only life. Life continues. It ends to begin again. It just changes phases, right? It's never truly over. It's never over. It's nothing but life, is what they're saying. It's just a different way of experiencing it. Trust your own wisdom. Have faith in your psychic impression. Somebody does have a gift, because psychic goddess is out to affirm it, right? We see psychic goddess. So definitely have faith in your psychic impressions. So psychic is affirmed. You are a mystic. You may need to pull a spread on yourself. That's what Spirit said. So that you can figure out your blockages. Right? Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflict and look at the balance, the scale, right? And to be fair is they have forgiven you. You may not have been prepared to receive it, but now to complete the cycle is to forgive yourself, beloved, to let it go. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. And look at the heart chakra, the green right here. Right? Open your heart to love, to give and receive love. Your essence is love. And then they say that to open your heart is to be open. That's the last one they wrote. Open your heart. Open your heart to love. Open the door to love. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Look, Uriel is coming through, coming to harmony and balance. Use your power for peace. Definitely harmony and balance. Balance is strong. Balance is heavy. Shimmer with diamond light. Definitely do not dim your light to fit in. Express your creativity. Somebody is creative and is given the art of healing, emotional release. Like you can use your craft to help you release the energy. And as a part of your calling, you never know what it could. Okay, that was amazing. We see balance. Y'all see that? And you're not alone. So whoever is coming through is really giving this message to you. Because you're not by yourself, right? And balance. Again, that's like the key thing. It's been these scales, right? To balance things out. And it's giving your light and your dark, right? To get past the impasse, the challenge of the delay. The pause is to balance yourself out, Ashe, and be patient with you as you grow through this process. They definitely want you to listen to the spirit because they have somebody around you trying to help you balance, beloved. So, and oh my God, did we not say help you balance? And what have we been talking about the whole time? Look at this. Does that not say forgiveness? And we were getting at with the other chakra deck, like, man, I'm surprised they didn't bring out forgiveness. And they did. Your higher self brought it though. And they said help is on the way. And we were literally saying that they were here to help you. Like, wow. Help you forgive, help guide you. Is giving help complete the cycle. It's something about forgiveness that you need to do. Balance it out. Look, so that you can change things. You can change the wheel. And it's even giving your passion return. Like all this energy coming up and you're going to use it. Yeah, see, energy coming up. You can use it. It's going to clear and change your energy. It's going to relieve the blockage, the inner conflict, resolution, the battle within. Because it's within you. And they're trying to help you balance out you. Good night, Lauren. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you for stopping by, for your energy, for your likes. Anybody that is new to the channel, if you have subscribed, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Which one? This? Confusion. Yeah, it's giving release the confusion. Like the battle within. It's like release the confusion by accepting forgiveness, forgiving yourself, understanding your own trajectory, where you're supposed to be going, and standing in your own autonomy and your own authority. Like, yeah, you are worthy of forgiveness. Nobody has done anything so heinous that they cannot be forgiven when they are actually repenting, beloved. Yeah. See, failure. Somebody is holding on to the energy. I can't be forgiven. I failed them. I failed me. So forgiveness is hard to accept for somebody. It's giving the grief. It's giving blaming. It's giving blaming self and shaming self. Forgive yourself for your condition. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Forgive yourself for how you felt in the moment and let it go. That's what they said. That's what they want you to listen to, yo. Yeah. So that you can come to success. And success is how you define it: healing, health, rest, restoration, beloved, recovery, the ability to perform in your purpose and to do it freely without the weight of guilt that you are disappointing somebody, right? You're not fitting the mold. You've you're not the person of old. Like Michelle said, there were things unsaid and you didn't get a chance to correct it before they transitioned. We have a testimony like that. That was us in our sissy, right? We just recently spoke about a cousin of ours, right? This person did some heinous stuff to us. We forgive them, but we probably won't have a relationship. I'm pretty sure of it. It's giving me a heavy no, right? So sometimes that's the way love goes. Integration. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves. See, forgive yourself and embrace all of you. It says allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Come on with this thing. How many times have they said balance? To balance it. Take the good with the bad, the light and the dark, the up and the down. Like you can't have a world that does not have balance. It's going to have polarities. You're going to have the opposites. And that's one thing to be clear on. Like, don't be confused about it at all. Right? Anything else in here? Yes, this. Dynamic 23. Yeah, shadow work. Yeah, that is the shadow work, to balance that light and that dark, sis. It is. Right? Sometimes when our spirit is speaking to us and helping us remove blockages, it's because we need to go into the shadow and do some work. Right? Sometimes we be refraining from dealing with the darker parts of self. But if you can't deal with the dark parts of you, how do you expect somebody to fully accept you? You don't even accept you. Then you create a persona that dismisses that part of yourself, like keep it hidden. And then you don't truly know you. And one of the key principles is to know thyself, beloved. It's to master self. So we must be able to take courage and heart and strength to go within ourselves into our own darkness, to reconcile it, to deal with it, to accept it, to integrate it. And if you have done something wrong to somebody, it's okay to go to them and ask for forgiveness. And you can do this whether they are physically here or whether they are transitioned. They still hear you and they can still issue forgiveness. But are you prepared to accept it? Hey, Special. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I do. Dynamic says, the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between the different layers and aspects of our origin and our frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of different elements, spiritual and natural, both familiar and completely new. Great joy. Joy is here. And whoever this person is that's coming through wants to help you experience joy, to have it more fully is what it's given. Something about discernment, they're putting that in reverse. So somebody may be struggling with discernment, making choices, understanding something. Is given, see, balance, detached with compassion and wisdom. Yeah. And so we already see an issue with balance. We see detachment, right? An issue with detachment because somebody is not letting go. They're holding on to the past. Compassion is not complete until it includes yourself. And the wisdom is getting the lesson and carrying it forward, being able to apply it, right? Yeah, divine feminine energy. right? You have a calling. It's something you're supposed to birth. And your soul wants you to come in so that you can relieve the blockage. It's getting back to the energy of joy and delight and happiness. Because when you are in that energy, you can manifest your highest. You can stand in your authority. Look, and your authority to do your own thing, to go your own way. So I am picking up all of these details coming through. A person who refuses to fit the mold that you, but somebody else decided that you are going to be included in something. It could be family business, family legacy, whatever the case may be. But it's like you're supposed to be a chip off the old block. You're supposed to be feeding the family garden, but the Most High God gave you a different seed. And it said, go plant that, to go forth and prosper, to do something different, right? And if you are coming away from family legacy or what they do, whether they're workaholics, whether it's very structured, white collar, type of thing, and you're more artsy and you're more, abstract and subjective, and you have this calling to heal through some sort of artistic expression, you should be able to do that and not berate yourself or feel shame or blame about it, right? Nobody has the ability to define your calling for you. Believe. Believe that that's what you're supposed to do. It's self worth. And your self worth says that I'm worthy of forgiveness. I'm worthy to express my gifts, right? The frequency of belief supports our sense of self worth based on our gifts, our talents, and our strong connection to the source. So if the source gave you a calling based on your specific gifts, your specific talents, and is different from the family, or blame and going to pursue it. So if you are struggling with forgiving yourself for not meeting family expectations, Spirit say release it. Forgive you, beloved. Yeah. Perception. It's something about how you see it. 35 right down to the 8 is giving me the infinite. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity to move us beyond our comfort zone, to find the edges of what we perceive as real, and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. It's definitely given like so many different levels, right? Spirit is real. We know that. We come from the spirit. We come from somewhere before we birth into the physical. Everything had to start from something, right? Out of no thing comes everything. And that same potentiality lives within, right? You have a certain unique thing you're supposed to express. Yes, we transition away from the physical back into the spirit, but there is truly no such thing as death. It's just a change. It's a transition from one way of existing into another way of existing. And those things that have existed always will exist. It is still present. They are still present. And you have spiritual help, guides from the spirit that is trying to help you. They are learning something new or remembering what they already knew and for the flesh, right? So it's like, oh wow, they can give you that information, they can reveal it onto you because you're the one that's here in earth school, right? You're the one that's still figuring it out. It's only certain things that you can sense in this vessel, and they can give you things from the other dimensions. Fifth dimension, sixth dimension, seven, eight, nine, depending on where your spirit guides are at. It's like even somebody who has the ability to tap into the infinite intelligence, like we do, that's where we meditate. It's like the infinite all, and you can draw information from everything, beloved, and they will reveal it. Concepts that you don't even have the ability to communicate. Yeah, tantric journey is here. Shit. It's definitely giving you the ability to unlock hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion. Sensual experiences is our senses. It's not just sexuality or just like sex, but it's given the senses. Because we have more than just the five that we talk about or the eight that we discuss. Like, your sight, smell, taste, hearing, sensation, that shit. But then you have your emotions, which is a sense, your spiritual vision or imagination, which is a sense, your crown chakra, we have a connected consciousness, that's a sense, right? And when you are able to connect to the consciousness of all things, then you can definitely draw information, hidden knowledge, and wisdom. Yeah, it's being secure, rooted. It's conquering that insecurity. It's conquering this. See, conception. It's given like you are supposed to birth something. You're fertile. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness, again, back to the origin, to the source, to the place where everything in creation begins. We literally just said this, out of no thing comes everything, right? To the place where everything in creation begins. When you can touch back all the way back to the source and get the intelligence of the infinite, every possibility, every potentiality, I mean, like, they'll bring you so much where it's just like, I don't even have the words to express what they're communicating, because it's beyond words. At that point, when we realize we are whole and we're complete and we're a part of a grand consciousness that doesn't need to speak, like, it doesn't need words, right? It's telepathy. It's a sense of all knowingness. You can tap into that all knowingness and get information that helps support you on your learning journey. And somebody's spirit team is trying to bring them information from that space of all knowingness. It helps you remember the infinite potential and possibilities of that space where we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. What are you focused on? That's the blockage, right? What are your intentions? If your intentions and your focused awareness is blocked because you can't accept forgiveness for self, you're holding self blame and self guilt, right? It's going to block your creativity. Your energy is going to be scattered. You will be affixed to a past that you cannot change. And therefore, your energy in the moment is not useful, right? It's only perpetuating a cycle of suffering that you are doing onto self. In order to heal that and get back into the energy of delight and joy where you can manifest your highest, your purpose can still be realized, it is to forgive self, to let it go. To let it go. See? To let it go. Transmute it. Tapping into your inner power, your willpower, your spiritual strength, to use it as fuel so that you can rise, beloved. The frequency of the solar plexus, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self-worthiness, our personal power, our willpower, and our knowingness of who we are and what our contribution to the whole is. The whole point of Earth School is to master self. To master your senses is to master self. And when you master self and you come to balance, like, you really unlock something that's given, you really got it popping. Your manifestations click just like this. It really clicks. Not only do you know you're not alone, you're not the black sheep, you're the golden child, you're surrounded, you're never by yourself, that we are all here, and we are all here now, beloved. There's nowhere that you can go. Where are we going? We're all here. We're all here. And it's also giving me, like, the understanding that, like, when the day, there was a particular day where we had a realization, almost like an epiphany. It can be counted as an encounter in the spirit, but we're always encountering. But it's just like this day we had the epiphany. And we were thinking about, like, how do I be where you are? We were talking to the Most High. And I felt like the sensation, we were meditating, and I just was like, I started to say, I am where you are. I am where you are. I am always with you. You are always with me. And I kind of felt like this energy of being uplifted into a space. Almost felt like the holiest of holies, if you want to think about it like that. And then when I opened up my eyes, it was different. Like, I could see the Most High God everywhere. Like, I'm always in the presence thereof. Like, I'm never without their presence. They are present everywhere I am. They are there. They are everywhere. And then it gave me like a different feeling and sentiment on the energy of omnipresent, on omnipotent. If it's everywhere, then I'm always in the presence thereof. I stopped waiting. I stopped looking, right? Like, and I could observe. I don't know if that's different. Like, I stopped seeking, right? Because I could see it. It's like I had found it. And it was like in everywhere, in everything, beloved. And for me, it was so profound. I was just like, I literally could feel like an upliftment in the body, in the spirit. And when I opened up my eyes, it was like I could hear like, "Hi, here I am." And it was like, wow, you've been here the whole time. Right? You know what I mean? Like how you get that energy, like you've been here the whole time. I'm hearing Anita Baker. It's been you all the time. Like when you see how the Most High God works through everything, you can see them using all things to bring you to this certain point, this learning, to understand self. Like you're in school, you're in training, you're learning, you're growing, and that's just the point of it all. I'm hearing Anthony Hamilton. And the point of it all is I love you. It's just like to love, to be loved, to understand that you're it, that you're worthy of it. So don't hold yourself hostage in a state of suffering because you won't release you, beloved. You're not designed, you're not here to suffer. No. We experience, we have pain and grief, but we're not designed to suffer. Suffer happens when we refuse to let go of what happened. Anything else? Yes. This one. All right. This one, yes, but I see that card and they do say forgiveness. You want to get it, want to show it? Okay. Thank you. This one, it says, I return to the basics of life: forgiveness, courage, gratitude, love, and humor. So we just want to show that. And look at that tiger. It's something about animals. Big cat energy. Yeah, honor yourself. Always doing your best and honor you. So it's giving spirit bird, it's giving receiving a crown. It's definitely giving me like upper realm energy, spiritual energy. Honor the man or woman that you are, right? Take the risk to express your dream, creative expression, right? Taking action is about living fully, being able to enjoy life in its fullness. They read that, right? Taking action is about living fully and expressing what you are. What are you? To express it. This one. Yeah, what's that? What we got? I don't know if y'all can read it. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger and jealousy and even your sadness will simply disappear if you don't take it personally. So, whatever it was, right, don't take it so personal that you can't release it. It's something about living your dream and fully expressing yourself, right? It's like it's your calling, it's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to deliver it onto other selves. And other people's feeling about what it is that you're doing, you can't take it personally. I am getting forgive self, like though. Ignore the opinions of others. See, you can't take it personally. If you're supposed to be doing something that is your calling, and that big old yellow ball right there is definitely solar plexus, is it not? Right? So whatever somebody else is saying in that scenario where somebody is coming away from the family, whatever, and you doing your own thing, don't take it personal. However people feel, whatever they say, don't take it personal. Do your own thing, Ashe. So whatever people do, feel, think, or say, that we wasn't reading this. We literally was not, okay? We weren't. Whatever people do, feel, think, or say, don't take it personally, Ashe. Others are going to have their own opinion according to their own belief system. So whatever they think about you is not about you. It's about them. Anything else? Spirit saying no, that's it. You want to read this? Okay. It is always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to a question, you won't have to make assumptions because you will know the truth. It says learn to ask questions. And somebody is a swan. It's giving like the duckling that grew up to be beautiful, right? I don't know how swans come out, but it's giving me that energy. Like you grew up to be something different than the rest of the damn family. It's something about that. Yeah. And I'm also getting asking questions to your spirit team. Like we were talking about, you can tap into the infinite intelligence. Your spirit team is with you to bring you guidance. They are learning, right? They know it all. Now at this point, they have revelation, and they can bring that into you. So if you are a reader or you do pull cards just for yourself, for your own self-knowledge and spiritual development, spiritual growth and support, to understand yourself and your blockages, to see into you a little bit deeper, it's like ask the questions of the spirit, what you need to know. And don't be afraid of how deep you can go, right? Like it's definitely like, for some reason, I don't know, like leaning back into it or leaning into it or falling into it, like to trust. It was almost giving me like trust fall energy. And know that your spirit team is there with you to support you. Like they got you. They're not going to allow you to fall weak. They're not. So if you have any insecurity about going too far, going too deep, your spirit team got you. They got your back. See, it's giving trust fall. Like if she was to do a trust fall right now and she would have all these in spirits to support her to catch her, right? That's what it's giving. And some definitely don't dim your light, because I'm seeing all this sparkle coming off of you. You giving me star energy. Star energy. We said we was done. We had 95 minutes and 35 seconds. And when you see that, look, hermit, somebody not going within. It flew out in reverse. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal. Yeah, that one. Let's see. We got the Fool energy, and the Fool is on. I think we have Fool energy down here. Yeah, Light's here. Fool energy is here. It says, what risk are you willing to take? Somebody needs to take the risk, right? To jump out, to ride the wave, to get into it. Let go of the internal conflict, right? We got the Moon, the illusion. We got another card on the floor to be able to go with the flow, right? Intuition, illusion, subconscious, go with the flow, get into the flow. See, remember how we was getting that rain down on me, let your love just fall like raindrops. It's getting like being washed in the spirit. Definitely a person that could tap into their intuition, into the flow, the mystery of the secret things, and get hidden wisdom. Yeah, see, justice, definitely balance. How many times are they going to tell us that with the balance? Fairness, truth, justice, balance. How can you balance the scales of justice in your life? By forgiving you. By forgiving you. Balance the scales of justice in your life by issuing yourself forgiveness. See, you need to balance by putting that energy of forgiveness on this side. You could be, I don't know. It's giving two things, like somebody giving you forgiveness and you didn't know what the hell to do with it. Like, wow, they gave me forgiveness. Like, wow, right? But it's like you need to give forgiveness to yourself. Yeah, you need to give forgiveness to yourself so that you can break free, and move forward. That's the other why. 3 of Staffs we saw earlier, we read in the book, is that you were waiting on the shore for something, still holding on to the past. You needed that extra thing, which is you forgiving yourself to ignite the passion again so that you can move forward. That's the missing thing for your stability. To move forward. Forgiveness, spiritual awakening, clarity, a new beginning. And look, like they said, Earth is school. It's our school. You're a student. I love you, sis. Thank you so much for tapping in. We welcome you. We thank you. We thank you. I don't know why we welcome you is coming through. So somebody is welcoming you to something. Look, your strength. It's definitely strength, bravery, inner strength, focus, and courage, the control, right? And Four of Pentacles, like say if you even somebody's giving you something, right? It's like this right here would be 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles. That's control. Good night, sis. But I still feel like I don't know. That's in the grand scheme of things, the way it look, it would feel off balance. But it's almost like you need this injection in order to get control of your emotions, control of self, to bring yourself to balance. Because four is balance, right? 3 and 3 is divine energy, but it's given like four is balance. So it's something here with that energy that was extended to you and being able to accept it. Like you came seeking for forgiveness and they gave it, but you weren't prepared to receive it. It's like, oh shit, I thought they were gonna give it over here or hold it back because something, but they actually gave it to you, and you may be having a problem with that, accepting that. I feel like it's something else. We're gonna get the dice. I don't know, maybe somebody's holding for something else. That's the energy. See, 3, it's like holding for something. Like, what are you waiting for? The thing that you're waiting for is already with you, it's within you. You almost have to give it to yourself, is what I'm getting. 3, 3, and 5. So, this is 8, 9, 10, 11, being guided by your spirit guides. Number 11, bringing yourself to justice. That's it. Thank y'all so much. And we just saw 11, 100 minutes and 10 seconds. So 11 is definitely significant. And it's 3 and 3, right? It's definitely 3 on the outsides and 5 in the middle. It's something with this challenge and removing it so that you can balance. That's deep. I love y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. I do. Is there something else? I don't know why I'm picking up Libra energy. Definitely balancing. I'm picking up the moon. It's something they want you to see. They want to reveal some hidden messages. It's giving the mysterious things, like hidden mysteries is what I'm hearing. So when you're ready to receive your messages from the spirit, call out and ask questions, and I'm getting that they're going to bring you answers, beloved. They will. And keep asking until you get the clarity that you need so that you can operate on the learning, right? It's not enough for us to know it, but it's our ability to apply it that makes the difference. Thank y'all so much for being here. I hope that this helped for somebody. I ask the Most High God to magnetize the person to the space that needs this message, that they receive it, right? And be open to it. So, it's useful to help you bear the weight that's on your shoulders. Because it's giving you have a yoke. It's school. You're learning to do something. It's giving whatever it is purposeful, it's healing. It's going to help heal you and others too. It's giving art, though. I don't know. Art is steady coming through. So the art could be painting, crafting, some sort of art. It could be music. I don't know what the art is. But they said something about emotional healing and being able to just go with the flow, right? It's giving clarity, releasing confusion. It could be some things you're confused on. Could be confused why a person forgave you after you did something to them that you may consider like really wrong, right? Like sometimes people get forgiveness for things that they would not have forgiven. Thing. So, easy thing would be like, a masculine or somebody cheated in a relationship. This is just easy to pick on because it is this, right? And we as feminines oftentimes will forgive a betrayal like cheating or somebody stepping out and give another chance, benefit of the doubt. But sometimes, most of the time, a masculine won't forgive that. They be like, fuck that. See, it's definitely something about expressing your own divinity. Like unfolding. I'm getting that flower we talked about, unfolding and being yourself around others. Like you don't have to cloak yourself or morph into fit somebody else's expectation of who you should be, beloved. No. Yeah, you don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express your own divinity by being alive and loving yourself and others. Yeah, it's the same card. Wow. Expressing yourself. And if your family or somebody doesn't like the fact that you express yourself, then they probably just gonna have to deal with that. Just saying. What are you gonna do? Not do what you were come to do? I mean, that's an option, but it doesn't feel very good for you to live life feeling like you didn't fulfill the thing that you were supposed to do. That's not fun, right? It leads to a life of unfulfillment. And people can put all kinds of things in there, like, I want to fill my life with family or work and children and all of these other things. But if you are not fulfilling the calling of your soul, then you're still not going to have a deep sense of fulfillment. We have been together in dreams. So whoever this passed over loved one is, they come to you in your sleep. Yeah. And it's something about how they left, how they transitioned. I had to leave that way. Like, that was their pathway. It's given climbing a stairway or the ladder to heaven. Like, that was how it was designed for them. It's a book that goes in here. What did we do with it? Interesting. Ah, here it is. Thank you. Well, we need to leave it out anyway. We usually don't put the book in there because they use the books on their own. Spiritual strength and messages from the spirit regarding your past life connections or past connections in your past cycles, like releasing guilt, releasing shame, releasing, dynamics of relationships. Things have changed. Yeah, see, there's the Three of Wands we've been talking about, standing on the shore, waiting for a thing to come in so that you can ride the wave. That's what we were getting, right? But you just don't know the thing that you're waiting for is already with you. It's in you. It's like coming away from the attachment to the past and thinking about it, letting go and jumping in, bringing yourself to balance. They said that's it. We'll clean the rest of this up off camera. But we need to shuffle this. We appreciate y'all so much for coming through. We do. We love you. 10610. When we said that breaks down to the number 8. It's giving the infinite. It's giving karma. Like, what goes around comes around. Right? And you may have done a lot in order to get forgiveness and you deserve it. Or you just really didn't even need to seek it for somebody. Because the forgiveness is asking for your ability to do what your calling is, and you don't need forgiveness to be you. You just don't, right? But you may need to forgive yourself for some things. It could be putting other people's priorities and needs over your own, for not holding boundaries, for trying to fit into the mold or dim your light or fit in, right? You may need to forgive yourself for that. And if you do, offer it to you and move forward and do you. Shit, that's what I'm getting. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. It is. I can't love you any more than I love myself. It's giving pocket, like you already have the keys. So, like, it's already with you to unlock you. So go do what you need to do. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made all things, right? The infinite intelligence is breathing, the word moves, is living. And your story can be rewritten. It's not too late. So get off the shore and go catch a wave. Till the next time. This is done. Love y'all so much. Ashe.